What is going on, YouTube? BaldHeroGaming here with yours truly, the Bald Hero. Gotta check to see if I'm actually live streaming. Don't want to end up losing another stream. But it says I'm live. I'm watching it live. It's good to go. So last night, I had planned to stream to make it further in the main storyline. And I ended up falling asleep doing the boring side quests. So I don't know exactly how long I was asleep for. It says that I streamed for almost 4 hours, and I'm guessing 30 minutes of that I was probably asleep. So hopefully this picks up right where I saved. I remember saving. I didn't end up talking a whole lot. Yeah, I had all these side quests to do. Alright, I didn't lose any progress. I just didn't make it super far because I had so many of these side quests to do. So let's see. Let's get these side quests knocked out. Side quest at the hideaway. Let's go do that one. Yeah, these side quests put me to sleep. I was very tired. Probably because I was running on 4 hours of sleep that entire day anyway. Let's see what we got.
Nothing like a dish of cold vengeance to foul the gut.
I'm sorry, Nan. I didn't mean to make things worse. I just thought I had to protect you. Like you've protected me.
Aye, well, someone had to.
Okay, so if I remember correctly, this is the side quest where Goats had heard rumors that she was selling weapons to the enemy, trying to make a profit.
So don't you dare go looking for trouble again.
And Goats believed them.
Well, I will. If you
and I had to clear it all up for him.
And again, and you can't stop me.
Why, you big lump. Fine. Play the hero if it
But it turned out she wasn't actually doing that. He was just, you know, if you know Goats throughout the storyline, he's easily influenced.
There's nothing he wouldn't do for you.
That's as maybe. But if he's ever to make his
He's like a
own
big
way
soft
in
teddy
life,
bear.
He'll need to start looking out for himself as well.
Very anxious and nervous big guy.
He'll need people to watch his back, just like you did in Dalamil. Don't think I didn't appreciate that.
Of course. His family.
Stop it. You make me one good eye, mister. I don't go thinking that'll do you any favours. A potion today'll cost you the same as it did yesterday.
Well, that was easy enough. That one's completed. This looks like a, yeah, something that goes on the wall of memories. Well, that one's knocked out. That's all I had to do for that one. What do we got new that's here? Bunch of stuff. Let's go check those out.
Stained red.
Looks like there's some new stuff at the hunt board. There's one S tier, one S rank hunt that I was avoid doing because it looks harder than Atlas, and that Atlas fight was pretty tough, but we did it. Alright, so there's this S rank one that I'm going to wait to do because it is tougher than Atlas because they're offering 30,000 gil. Atlas was only 20,000. So I imagine that S rank's going to be a bit tougher. This is a C rank. And it just looks like a pack of those bloodhounds. Should be able to knock that one out pretty easily. Just collect some renown.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Come to claim your just desserts? You earned this.
Nice, amber.
all done?
And then we got the State of the Realm that's been updated, which I probably won't update that until I finish all these side quests, because it's gonna continue to update. And then we got the music. The arcade, of course, is always gonna have new stuff. And the Wall of Memories. Let's go clear those up. Oh, there's Joshua and Torgal. I guess I would call this housekeeping. Just trying to keep everything up to date and knocked out of the way for the main quest. A bunch of these songs, probably towards the end of the game, I'm actually going to purchase from the vendors. So that should be cleared up. Now we're going to go to the Wall of Memories and clear that one up. What got added? An ornate brass censer from beyond the outer seas, gifted to Clive by Karen for his assistance in clearing her name. Let's go get these ingredients for this meal. I remember that one. Yeah, another one of these fancy meals. They sound disgusting. Some of these ancient recipes the cooks are trying to bring back to life in the hideaway.
You needn't fret. The creatures
I have to obtain Saint's Bonnet and blueback wyvern, which is dragon meat. I would probably try this dish. The last one seemed horrible. I think the last dish was... I forget what the last one was. Oh, it was scorpion. Yeah, the last dish was scorpion. This one's dragon. I'd probably eat this one. I don't know about eating scorpion. Get up some XP here. I'm gonna need it for this next S tier hunt.
Hippocrates said I should be able to find what I'm looking for somewhere nearby.
Yeah, from what he said, the
bright yellow flowers.
the blue dragons and the bright yellow flowers go together. There's a blue dragon right here. Blue-black wyvern. Because they eat the yellow flowers.
Let's get this over with.
I love that berserker ring. It really helps. There we go. Ooh, Oh, Joshua's fighting with me. Oh, I got 4 in my party now. And we got the dragon meat. Yeah, the dragon liver.
That's the wyvern's liver. Now I just
And
need to
then
find
these
the
yellow
herbs.
flowers.
Bright yellow with a heady scent.
Yeah, it was saying what the animal eats should go with the meal. It complements the meal in a certain way.
I think that's
so
everything Molly needs to resurrect her recipe.
let's see what we got.
Seems the hideaway has lost its... So, did you have that word with Tomes then?
I did, and he was as helpful as ever. He told me exactly where to look, in fact.
Here's the saint's bonnet and the liver.
And what precisely will I be cooking up? Or is it better not to know?
Blueback wyvern liver. And, a herb known as Saint's Bonnet.
Ah, wyvern livers, was it? Well, at least it weren't actual worms, I suppose. Now then, you stay right where you are. I've got some cooking to do. Let's hope these grand old chefs of yore knew what they were on about.
Yeah, that one looks more appetizing.
And here we have it.
They look like chicken
Fried
tenders.
Mortress of Skyworm. Ivan's offered to make sure it's fit for consumption. Well, I say offered. He as good as begged.
And rightly so. Is there any higher honor than partaking in a slice of culinary history?
Historical meals. This one was probably good. Never mind. He's gagging. He did the last one too. Oh, he's kneeling.
So, not fit for consumption then.
What witchery is this? The
Yeah, seems like these historical meals are
gives way
ancient
to an
for a
almost
reason.
Violent richness. Yet it's the piquant kiss of the saint's bonnet that tames this savage dish.
He just threw up and is like, oh my gosh, this is amazing.
A force of nature, even. A maelstrom of flavor
A true
and
artist.
sensation. A graceful beast emerging from centuries of slumber.
Culinary
I think
arts.
he likes it.
Well, I can't quite tell with all that nonsense he's talking. But I reckon you might be right. It was decent then, I take it.
Decent? It's remarkable. And I defy any man to say a word to the contrary. Sid, might I suggest that you command a party of your finest men and women to procure a dozen blueback wyverns forthwith?
I'll give it
A
some
dozen.
thought.
He wants to make more. Alright, that's another side quest down. And now we have to join Rutherford at Martha's Rest. Maybe he's upstairs. There he is.
My lord Marquis, it is you. Then you received my letter. I am Sebastian Rutherford.
Okay,
chief
yeah.
Steward of
This
your
is the
lord
letter that
uncle's
Uncle
estate.
Byron sent me.
Of course. We met once before.
Yes, my lord. Thank you for coming.
And what was so sensitive that you couldn't put it in writing?
1,000 apologies, my lord. I did not mean to offend. I merely...
It's all right. Continue.
I am here at Martha's Rest, at the behest of your lord uncle, tasked with learning what I am able of the realm's current state of affairs. And what I have learned is grim. The fall of the Mother Crystals has left Storm in a state of utter disarray. The subsequent darkening of the heavens has only made things worse. Akashic attacks, once unthinkable, are now commonplace. The gears of
Right, since taking down the Holy Empire, everything's turning Akashic.
A steady hand on the tiller,
All the ether
the
is
realm
flooding into
threatens to
the
drift
creatures
into
and the
utter
people.
Chaos. Your Lord Uncle, however,
Basically makes them zombies.
believes there is a way to avoid this fate, and is determined
Makes them more aggressive.
to see it set in motion.
That sounds like quite the undertaking.
It is. Hence my having enlisted the aid of several colleagues serving the 7 high houses. Alas, I have lost contact with 2 of those colleagues already. They are both able-bodied and trained in the sword, yet in these dark times, even that may not prove sufficient to keep a man safe on the road.
So you want me to find them? I'll need to know where they went.
One I sent to investigate the Republic, the other the old Imperial capital of Oriflamme.
That doesn't exactly narrow it down. I suppose I'll start in Dalamil and work my way east.
Thank you, my lord. I shall pray for your success and safety.
So we have to go to 2 locations, I'm guessing, and clear them out. Maybe since I have 4 people in my party now, I should be able to take on some tougher hunts. I think that was the only reason I beat Atlas, was because I had people to help me. So I almost died again, using all of my potions. Ooh, this guy's way out in the desert.
Finding one man in an entire republic. Let's hope someone here's seen something.
You fought very bravely.
Oh wait, I was following the main quest. This is this way.
Mummy, are the bad men going to come back?
The gentlemen of the town guard.
Yeah, ever since taking down the Holy Empire's Mother Crystal, everything is a lot dreary. More gloomy. It's not as sunny here anymore. Everything's got like a purple hue to it.
Someone's got himself in trouble.
Uh-oh.
I don't see your master here, so you can start by giving us all the coppers in your purse.
Bandits.
I already told you, I have nothing.
Then maybe we'll take that pretty outfit and the steel you're wearing.
Please! These men are trying to rob me!
I'll deal with this.
Thank you.
You that one's master, then? If you'd kindly pay the coin he owes us, we can pretend you didn't draw your blade on Republican soldiers.
Or you can go back to your garrison and I won't report you to your captain.
Oh, you're more than welcome to. He hasn't had many visitors since we slit his throat.
What are these guys thinking? That pretty much took care of them. That was quick.
I'd expect as much from Hugo's faithful, but he These were men of the fist.
Yeah, I guess I was just sleepy last night.
Much has changed in the Republican
All
Army
these side
since
quests
they
was
lost their
overwhelming me,
rock.
feeling I wasn't actually progressing.
Many times.
We just cleared them out pretty
I was
quick.
sent here to observe the situation.
You're one of Rutherford's men.
I've had just a
You
little
sent me
bit
to
more
look for
energy
you.
last night.
Well, then you have my thanks. I fancy I could defend myself against one, perhaps two, but a whole regiment.
I don't think I even signed off
arrived
last
in
night.
Dalimil
I just
several days
saved
ago,
and
but
quit.
When I called upon the captain of the local garrison to make inquiries, his men confiscated my effects and locked me in a cell.
The captain is no more. And his men make the rules now.
Fortunately, I was able to bribe my way free. Only to be stopped again by those soldiers you so kindly dispatched.
What of the Fist Central Command? Surely they wouldn't allow such lawlessness amongst their ranks.
I would imagine they are unaware of it. Most of the army has fallen back to the capital and hunkered down behind her walls. Those who weren't recalled now rule the fringes unchecked, answering to no one but themselves.
Then it's worse than we imagined. You should return to Rosaria. It's not safe here.
I'll find a caravan heading north. You won't mind if I borrow one of these soldiers' coin purses?
Not at all. Now, to find this second associate of Rutherford's. If he was bound for Oriflamme, I'll start at Northreach and see if I can pick up his trail.
Not the main quest. Oh, it's in Northreach. A little bit of a longer
There's a lot
side
of road
quest.
between here and the capital. Rutherford's man could be anywhere.
Well, it turns out they're right here. There's one.
What happened here?
If you're with the others, they've already relieved me of my belongings.
I'm
More
not.
bandits, huh?
I'm looking for someone who was sent here by a man named Rutherford.
Then you found him. I am Alistair Rockford, attendant to the Lady Ariane of House Wellesley.
Of the 7 high houses of Rosaria. It's been a long time since last I saw my great-aunt. Is she well?
My Lord Marquis? Yes. Yes, she is. The Lady Dowager has granted me leave to assist your Uncle Stuart. I was on my way back from the old capital when I saw some villagers being robbed on the road.
Bandits are just going crazy since the fall of the Mother Crystal.
They looked more like field hands, but it didn't matter in the end. I did what I could to help the victims, but all it earned me was a pommel to the temple.
Which way did they go?
South, toward the gate.
All right. I'll take care of them.
Another
Found
quick,
a
easy
note I've met
battle.
enough of their kind. You head back to Northreach, visit the Vale, tell them I sent you.
Thank you. I shall. Founder be your shield.
Let's go find these bandits.
They just couldn't resist, could they?
There they are. One big guy.
This one's ours, pretty boy.
Another big guy. Ooh. Halfway staggered. I hit dodge. Double swing. That's it.
Make for the town while you can. There may be more bandits nearby.
You don't need to tell me twice. Many thanks, traveler.
This looks to be all of them.
I thought I told you to make for the Vale.
And stand by as ill might befall the heir to the ducal throne.
It's just Clive, and I'm fine. Which is more than can be said for you.
I will survive.
Strange that the garrison wouldn't intervene in such a brazen attack so close to their gates.
The garrison have their hands full inside the city. Some days they don't even send out patrols. There are few hands left to work the fields, and even fewer to transport the grain. The market stalls are nearly bare, and the price for what remains is exorbitant. It's not uncommon to see a fight break out over a crust of bread.
Inflation's going through the
When I said the ones who
roof.
attacked me didn't have the look of bandits, I meant it. They were probably just desperate.
Rockford, listen to me. If you are to continue your investigation, you first need to seek the attention of a healer.
Of course. I shall return to Northreach right away. But allow me to thank you first. Had you not happened along,
Don't thank me. Thank Rutherford. It was he who sent me.
I suppose he'll be wondering where I've got to. I shall send a Bistolus as soon as I'm able. Good day.
My uncle certainly has his work cut out for him. If it isn't already too late. I should go and tell Rutherford that his colleagues are still in one piece.
Gonna complete this quest real quick. Then we're gonna move on to the hunt board. Clear out that C rank.
I see you're still here.
Probably won't attempt the S rank
Rest's
hunt
location
until I'm level
affords
40.
A constant flow of traders, and with it, a constant flow
Hopefully I
of
still have
information.
Joshua with me by then.
Speaking of which, I received word from both my associates. They have resumed their investigations, thanks to you.
I only happened to be in the right place at the right time. They both seem to think the realm's prospects rather grim.
I am afraid that grim would be putting it lightly. Storm is in crisis, and if we are to free her, we must work quickly. And we must work together. Such is your Lord Uncle's wish.
As it is mine.
Nice. Now we can head to the hunt board. Let's see what we got cooking up there.
Did you see that? Tell me you
What we got? Nectar. Use my handy dandy internet tool. Where is the pack off the hunt board? Oh, and Tabor. Exactly where I need to go. Right where Joshua needs to go, too. Actually, let's go update this State of the Realm real quick.
What will it be today? Allow me to educate you. One must understand one's place in the world.
Yep, that's where we're heading to. The Akashic. Looks like everywhere stopped fighting. Except for the zombies.
Thus ends
what I call
today's
them.
lesson.
We got a long ways. Everything's like, oh, these guys aren't Akashic yet. There we go. Make sure I'm heading in the right way. Yeah, the Tabor obelisk. I'm assuming it's further down. Yeah, this hunt falls right in line with the main quest, so it's a 2-in-1. Some echoes. Some more. I haven't discovered this area yet. Man, these bombs are tanky. Yeah, cool thing about those bombs though is they self-destruct after like they have a quarter health left. I'm assuming the table or obelisk is coming up close here. There's some Akashic enemies over here. Grab this loot real quick. I'm gonna level up again.
We're nearly there.
Have you been to Tabor before?
There are a few places I haven't.
Where now, Joshua?
There is a residence just inside the city gates. She awaits us.
There's the
within.
obelisk there. And then we head south from the obelisk. Take the first fork. At the first fork, take a right. Then look for a path that opens on your left, leading to a cul-de-sac. And that's where the pack will be. That's Joshua's attendant, right?
My Lord Marquis, it is an honor. I am Yotei, Knight of the Undying, charged with the protection of His Grace Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix.
Of course. It all makes sense now.
I guess this is their first time meeting.
Would you care to elaborate?
The Undying are loyal servants to the ducal throne. Or more specifically, to its heir. They have served our family for generations, albeit from the shadows.
I'm surprised they
Since
haven't
their
met yet.
inception, they have been tasked with the preservation and enactment of the rites of ancestral communion. After the events at Phoenix Gate, it was the Undying who delivered me to safety. And since the day I left Rosaria, Yotei has been my constant companion and protector. Without her sword, I would not have survived my journey across the realm.
Rise, Lady Yotei. You saved my brother. I owe you a debt I can never repay.
I but did my duty.
Come now. Tell us what you've discovered.
Your Grace. It is as you feared. The vessel we spied off the coast of the Crystalline Dominion on the night of her fall. It was the Einherjar. Beyond any doubt.
Who is that?
The Black Galleon.
I guess they're a royalist, a faction of the royalists.
The Einherjar is the royalists' flagship.
Yep.
What business would they have in the Dominion?
Upon learning of Waloed's involvement in recent events at Drake's Fang, I sensed the malign influence of Ultima, and bid Yotei and the Undying look into the matter.
Yeah, Ultima's got his finger wrapped
The
around
Black Galleon weighed anchor shortly after the
Barnabas.
fighting began, and set a course due south.
For Canva. Then it is Waloeda Knights who besiege the cities.
What is left of them? Yes. And the Black Galleon sails at but one man's behest. Barnabas Tharm.
Yep. Meanwhile, the free cities of Canver, the
But are we
Gora.
truly safe here in the Agora?
Now, these are Holy Empire
The
guys.
city guard have been paid, if that's what you're implying.
That's what they look like.
All the more reason for them to run.
Well, you are free to leave, Lord Minister.
Markets abandoned, warehouses aflame, blackened hulls choking every port in the capital. Canva is ruined.
The realm teeters on the brink of chaos, and all you can think about is commerce.
Forgive us. We were not aware Dhalmekia now subsisted on charity.
How dare you?
What's going on?
Distinguished members of the council, you must forgive His Majesty.
That's Barnabas and his Lord Commander.
What is the meaning of this?
A trifle crowded, but I fear it will have to serve, my liege.
Very well.
Well, basically, Barnabas is the king
Do you
of
not see?
the kingdom of Alud.
The king! He has come to save us from the Akashic.
But he's being controlled by Ultima, like,
It is a
full
gift from
stop.
the heavens, divine intervention, our very salvation.
And of course, if it is compensation he requires, we would be most willing to negotiate a fair price for services rendered.
Fools. Your ignorance unbecomes you.
Yeah. They're looking to take over.
Your Majesty, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would swear that the fiends washing the cobbles of Canva with the blood of her citizens wear the colors of Walud. Ha! So you do not deny it. Guards, fetter them, and see our guests to the dungeons!
That's not gonna work.
Enough.
Whoa. That is some sword. He's got some crazy powers.
That you should imagine yourselves worthy of salvation. The girl is still here, somewhere in the city. Her consciousness fair dripping with her late father's hubris.
What girl?
A consciousness to which Mythos is inextricably bound and inexorably drawn.
I wonder if this guy is Ultima.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Because he's talking about Clive the same way Ultima does.
Mythos. Surely the prince's light cannot have sated you.
Oh, they just killed everybody there.
So then, how long has Walud been under Ultima's control?
How long indeed? Based on
I
what we
was
know
right.
of Barnabas's actions, I would guess some few years, mayhap more.
But to what end? What does Ultima want?
I think he wants you.
Show them.
Is it the same tapestry that we've been seeing at the gate? And that Drake's breath? Yeah, it's the same one.
By the flames.
Phoenix Gate, Drake's breath, and now here. But what is it?
It is old, ancient, even. Naught remains of the faith it represents, save what can be gleaned from the image itself. None could tell me what the one in the apothecary meant, even the Undying. But I believe it may be the key to discerning Ultima's purpose. figure in the center, the one beneath whom the icons congregate, that I believe to be Ultima. He is a god, or at least godlike. His very existence beyond our ken. The icons, and by extension their dominants, are meant to be his subjects, and while some, like Barnabas, have accepted this role, others have rejected it, like you, Clive, which is rather inconvenient, as it appears he needs you most of all. And gods don't like to be disobeyed.
No, I don't suppose they do.
Clive, may I tell Yote of the lake?
By all means.
Yote, I will be accompanying my brother to the Free Cities. Whilst we are afield, I would have you watch over those Clive has made his wards. Umielos delan tuisag ilith. Though well concealed, the hideaway lacks trained fighters to defend its occupants should they be discovered.
But it is my duty to...
As it has ever been my brother's duty, remember.
If that is your wish, Your Grace. But please be safe. If aught were to befall you,
You have my word.
She cares for Joshua a lot. Wonder if she's like Jill to Clive. Hote and Joshua.
My lord, my lady.
We are in your debt, Yote.
Let's find our friends.
Awesome. So we got more information on the tapestry. But before we go find our friends, let's go take out a pack.
It's plain she cares for you very deeply.
And I her, which is why I had to let her go.
Well, I still have Joshua.
Opportunity beckons.
Oh, there's a side
Who
quest
among
here.
you is bolder? Is that blade for hire, perchance? Because I have a mind to make a killing.
Figuratively, I hope.
Well, yes and no. A passing caravan carried with it a rumor most fortuitous.
Oh, that sword
one
looks
in my
cool.
trade,
Get
that
an up close look
elder
at it.
Dread Evis had been sighted in the fields of Carava. Dread Evis are aggressive beasts. Compelled as they are to acts of violence, few survive to maturity. But those that do develop a hide of phenomenal value.
A hide you want to sell?
A type of dragon.
Yes, though I would have it tanned first that it might be crafted into marvels the likes of which the world has never seen. Dread Evis skin is a rare thing indeed. But the worked hide of a well-aged beast, now that would fetch such coin that Gilbert himself might weep with envy. Bring me that beast's skin, and I will share with you the bounty of our combined labors.
That sounds good to me.
All right. I'll hunt your Evis.
Of course you will. When one lives in such troubled times, it is a fool who lets opportunity slip his grasp. Leave Tabor through the east gate, but take the path that branches west. Once you reach the checkpoint at Tovany, you are a mere stone's throw from the fields of Carava. I eagerly await your safe, and above all, triumphant return.
All right. So there is that. And then we're gonna go look for the pack. Well. we were going to.
Cyril. How fares the search?
Well, Your Grace, my report shall be with you ere long.
This guy looks
yes.
cool.
Yotei is otherwise
Looks like he's from
engaged
Assassin's
at
Creed.
my behest.
And the duty of wardenship?
He's got long hair.
For as you see, I've been reunited with my first shield.
I am Cyril, Knight of the Undying and bearer of the Burning Quill, charged with chronicling the mortal deeds of His Grace, Joshua Rosfield, keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix and rightful Archduke of Rosaria.
I entrusted Cyril here with overseeing the investigation into Ultima's origins. Findings from his brothers and sisters afield are delivered here to be collated and catalogued.
Just how many Undying are there?
Not nearly enough, milady. Yet we are glad to give our all in service to the Phoenix. Such is, and has ever been, our creed.
I see.
You have your associates, I have mine. But you may now think of them as ours. That won't be a problem, will it?
The Phoenix is our sun, and we but the shadows that quicken in his radiance.
Why does he talk so
It is
low?
from the darkness that we serve, both him and now you.
Well, if Joshua trusts him, I guess
Pray accept this token.
I should too.
For as long as you bear it, members of our order will reveal themselves unto you. If there is nothing further.
No. You are dismissed.
Your Grace.
To Canva, then.
We'll talk about this later.
Alright.
Cyril seemed very, You certainly keep strange bedfellows, Joshua.
That's what I got from him too.
The free cities under sea?
So at the first fork, it says take a right. That was the left. This is the right.
Are you sure this is the right way, brother?
The right way for what I'm looking for. Yeah, this is where it should be. The hunt. There they are. Now these guys look a little different than the other wild dogs. Let's see how easy they are.
You're on my side, Tom.
Wow. would be easy.
Shouldn't have messed with the leader of the pack, eh, boy?
All right. Now, let's go and slay this Avis. That's cool, this map leads right into the other areas of the map. Ooh, almost leveled up. It's a lot of magic ash. There we go. Oh, level 40. I'm gonna go check out that S rank boss. Let's take this guy down. There's that wild Avis. Fully matured Avis.
Maybe. But it looks like There's still plenty of fight in him yet.
I knew that one would be easy. We got the Ava skin.
This thing reeks. Is it?
Got your skin for you.
Here's your hide, as requested.
I worried you might never return. Quickly, let me see it. As supple as a maiden's cheek, yet as adamant as her virtue. This is everything I had hoped for, and more. Clearly, my trust in you was not misplaced. You must be a hunter of considerable talent to have bested the beast with nary a scratch. Join me as my honored partner. With my means and your might, we shall be as wealthy as the merchant kings of Zemeckis.
I don't plan on making a habit of this. I'm busy enough as it is.
Very well. Though I believe fate had a hand in our meeting, it would be unbecoming of me to beg. Do not allow me to keep you from being about your business. Here, for the hide.
All right. Oh, there's still another side quest somewhere. Up there.
Here, take a look at my wares.
Don't need the diamond sword. Oh, it's just more music.
Of course.
Alright, let's go up there and see what this side quest is about. Then we'll go find that S-rank boss. Well, I'll still have Joshua. So I feel like if I keep going through the main storyline, I'll lose him at some point.
How are those new boots treating you?
They're fantastic. You! Finally. No one was paying me the slightest heed.
Is something wrong?
At the university, the students would hang on my every word. Sadly, this far from home, I'm just a vagrant graybeard.
The university? You're a scholar.
A specialist in ancient cultures. The most accomplished in all Valisthea, some have said. Not that I look the part in these tattered rags. In my heyday, no obstacle could have kept me from my studies. Yet here I am, a wizened windbag, bested by the many steps of Tabor. The answers I seek lying just beyond my enfeebled reach. Would you do an old man a kindness and brave the stairs in my stead? You'll be amply rewarded, of course.
Of course.
Climb the stairs and...
And memorize a few inscriptions for me. Assuming you know your letters, that is. Some courteous soul is rumored to have carved clues to Tabor's rich history into stones dotted about the village. 3 of them, to be precise. 1 each to the north, south, and east. I'm here in the hope that those carvings might shed light on a riddle I've been pondering for some time. Namely, the otherwise undocumented origins of Tabor's unique people. People quite unlike those of neighboring lands.
I can't promise I'll remember everything perfectly.
Remember what you can. I'll piece together the rest. Make for the domed pavilions, and you'll have no trouble finding the stones.
Let's do it. Finding these carved stones. Oh, they're all around here. So it says there's one. Looks like there's one up here.
They're fantastic. Soft as phoenix down, but tough as boiled bones.
That Cyril fellas are not fish, don't you think?
Well, Scully.
Guardians of the Crystal, the first stones of Tabor, sacred hold thy noble blood, till ends the mother's labor.
No history would be complete without mention of the mother crystals.
Why won't the sky go back to how it was? I don't like it.
Nor do I, really.
That's what I was saying about the sky. I see another one over here. Children of the hunters, now tillers of the land, reap her promised blessing and give praise her gracious hand.
Farmers must have settled here in Tabor.
Thank you for the deal, Ed.
Wanderers of the golden plains, lay your roots in stone, with pride recall thy noble past, and make these rocks a home.
What golden plains might the wanderers have called home, I wonder?
That's quite a pretty
to the old
poem.
scholar. The engravings were in good repair, considering their age.
Oh, what that I could have seen for myself. Come, don't tease me now. What did you learn of this place and its people? Let's start with the engraving to the south, shall we? What did it say?
Guardians of the Crystal.
Guardians of the Crystal, the first stones of Tabor. Sacred hold thy noble blood, till ends the mother's labor. I'm pretty sure that was it.
Fascinating. It would seem the founders of this city were descendants of those fallen charged with protecting the mother crystals. But whatever could have driven the Guardians so far from their sacred charges, I wonder? The engraving to the north is next, I think.
I think that was the first one I did. Wanderers of the Golden Plains.
Wanderers of the Golden Plains, lay your roots in stone. With pride recall thy noble past, and make these rocks a home. Or, I think that was it, at least.
No doubt you're right. There are vestiges of nomadic customs in Tabor its guardian roots could never account for. This is proving most enlightening. Now, for the final stone.
Tillers of the land.
Children of the hunters, now tillers of the land. Reap her promised blessing, and give praise her gracious hand. That's all three.
And so, We add primitive farmers to Tabor's founding peoples. The final piece of the puzzle. 3 engravings, 1 for each of the 3 peoples to have settled Tabor in ancient times. Guardians of the Mother Crystal, wanderers from across the plains, and last but certainly not least, hunters turned farmers. Little wonder it was so difficult to trace the roots of Tabor's culture. Those roots reach down through 3 distinct traditions. Nonetheless, one cannot help but wonder why this fact is not better known among scholars, given that the stones stand here for all to see.
Too many stairs, perhaps.
Ha! Too many by far. Here, and thank you.
Now, time to go see what that S-rank boss is all about. I still have Joshua with me. Let's see here.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
This guy. Ruin Reawakened. Handy dandy internet tool. So fast travel to the Kaer Norvent Gate. Head south along the path to the bottom of the area. This is where we'll encounter S-rank dragon Svarog in an oval-shaped battlefield. Let's see if I can do some damage here. That's where I need to go. And this is where it is. Looks like I tried to discover this place at one point. Another Avis. enough? Yeah, it looks like I almost went down this way at one point in time, but never went all the way through. I have a feeling this guy's gonna be really tough, so I got everything I need, full health, full potions. Maybe this isn't the way I need to go. Oh, maybe it is. What's this? What is that? Ooh, Ring of the Marksman. Yeah, this is a boss arena for sure. This is where he's at. Where's he at? Here he comes. Big dragon. All right. See what level he is. He's probably level 50. Yep. 10 levels ahead of where I am. When I first fought Atlas, he was 11. All right. Very tough. Halfway staggered. Almost. Well, I knew that wasn't going to go too well. Alright, probably won't retry that. Well, do I have all my potions back? Everything but my elixirs. Don't want to do that. I think I can get him. I know I can, actually.
There's no turning back.
I did it. Oh man, I had to really focus in on that one. And I leveled up. Man. 3 times. Heck yeah.
Definitely not to be trifled with.
Again, I don't think I would have been able to do it without all these helpers. Alright, so I'm going to take off this waypoint, head back to the hideaway, and we can end the stream on that note. That was epic. Man, I didn't get nearly as sweaty on that fight as I did Atlas. Let's see them all checked off. Nice. We did it. Looks like there's 3 more left. State of the realm. Something at the reading table.
Clive. Allow me to educate you. Study it well, Clive.
So the Canberra City Guard and the Royal Knights of Waloed are all coming together at Canberra.
Very good.
That's where the main storyline picks up. Where else was... Oh, the reading table. Hopefully it's not another side quest. Yeah, I was not expecting to beat the dragon. On our own terms, that's what Sid would say. Oh, it's from Karen. Awesome. And from Hote. Perfect. She shouldn't have to worry. Joshua's my brother. It's nice that she cares for him like that. There's no crafting recipes yet. And this is where we'll end the stream for today. Tomorrow should be my first stream of Black Myth Wukong. So that'll be awesome, and I'll probably save this for the weekend. I'd say we're about 75% of the way through. So we defeated the dragon, we defeated Atlas last night. Maybe I should re-up on my potions and stuff for when I come back. Yeah, so Atlas was level 45 when I was level like 36. So he was 11 levels ahead of me. I'm level 40, and the dragon is level 50, so he's 10 levels ahead of me, but I had an extra person.
Let me tell you a story, Clive.
All right.
Oh.
Them rumours Wet Legs were spreading. Might be they weren't just tales plucked out of thin air. You see, there were a time when I weren't too particular about who I sold steel to, so long as they paid me the right price. Some women lust after blood, others after flesh, but me, I were always one for gold.
Oh, she's coming clean.
To satisfy that lust, I sold to opposing armies, stabbed my every client in the back, made myself the most hated woman in the twins.
In the past or recently?
Then one day I met a man who made me a different kind of offer. Said he'd give me access to a realm-wide community of like-minded individuals in constant need of steel and sundries.
This wasn't marked on the map.
I sold to him and his alone.
Was that the first time you met Sid?
Aye. And I fell right into his damn trap.
Oh, so she used to do that.
He was true to his word, so I ended up being true to mine. and I soon started making the best profits I've seen since taking up the trade. And all without aiding or abetting any outlaws. Except Sid himself, that is. Told me about his plan to topple the mother crystals, you know. Said that with them gone, the realm would want for all manner of things. An opportunity for the likes of me to mint gil. Why, I reckon an enterprising individual could find himself the richest dam in the Twins. And that's when he had me. I emptied my stores that day and moved into the Hideaway proper. And the rest, as they say, is ancient bloody history.
All
A
right.
dozen years on, and I'm still not the richest dam. Not for lack of trying, mind. But I can say that I have never been happier. You've all shown me there are some things more precious than gil.
That there are.
So don't you go messing it all up. Or you'll have me to answer to.
Oh, I appreciate you telling me that story. Yeah, because that was totally not even marked on the map that would happen.
Clive.
I'm just here to get some potions. Yeah, I used them all in that boss fight.
You're rubbing me blind, you know. You'll not find a better price than that. It'd better all be here. You're rubbing me blind, you know. It'd better all be here.
Last elixir, what is this one? Oh, this brings me back to life after I'm dead. Well, heck yeah.
You'll not find a better price than that.
That'll come in handy. Oh, that's awesome. Heck yeah.
Is that all?
Oh, I should definitely win my boss battles after this. Heck yeah. So, we're leaving off with trying to make our way to Canver, find our friends, and to fight the Royalists. It's all heating up towards the end game here. It's in the stream with some ability point adjustment. Might as well fill up my limit break at this point. I don't really use these other two skills so much. I guess we'll go with Heat Wave. And that does it. I'm gonna save at level 41. Head to the title screen. And that concludes part 14 of BaldHeroGaming's stream of Final Fantasy. Hopefully tomorrow I'll start my first part of Black Myth Wukong. So keep an eye out for that. It's gonna be awesome. And that's it. This was an awesome stream. We wrapped it up, did some housekeeping, and now we're heading on to the meat of the story once again. This is BaldHeroGaming. And you guys have a good night. Bald Hero is out. Good night, guys.